Hi, Alan Wright with Sharing the Light, here with just a thought for the day. In John chapter 21, there's this very interesting interaction between Jesus and Peter. Jesus has been resurrected and Peter had denied Jesus 3 times. And Jesus comes to Peter and says, "Peter, do you love me?" And Peter says, "Lord, you know I love you." Jesus says, "Feed my sheep." Then Jesus says, "Do you love me?" And Peter says, "You know I love you." He said, "Feed my lambs." Then the third time Jesus says, "Do you love me?" And Peter says, "You know that I love you." And it says Peter was grieved when Jesus asked him the third time. And I know for years and years, I just wondered what in the world is that whole interaction all about? And I never understood it until I studied some Greek and realized that you can't see in the English translation what's actually going on there, because there's an interplay of 2 different words for love. And the 2 words, maybe one of them you've heard mentioned many times, agape love. Agapao is God's kind of love, covenantal love, unconditional love. It's the way God loves us. And then there's also this phileo, to love with a friendship love, a brotherly love. It's not of the same nature as God's kinds of love towards us. It's a real love, but so what's actually happening is that Jesus is saying to Peter, "Do you have agape for me?" And Peter says to him, "Lord, you know I have phileo for you." And then Jesus says, "Do you have agape, agapao me?" And Peter says, "No, I have phileo, a friendship love towards you." And then Jesus says, "You have phileo for me? You have that philos type love?" And Peter says, "Yes, you know that's what I have." What's going on? Peter was the man who had boasted, "I will love you the way you love me, Jesus. I'll never deny you. I'll never leave you. I'll never speak against you." And yet he denied him 3 times. And now Peter has been so humbled, and he's essentially hearing Jesus saying, "Do you love me more than everybody else? Do you have the kind of love for me like I have for you?" And Peter's saying, "No, I don't have that kind of love for you. I do have a love for you, but you've seen that my love can be flimsy." And in this, instead of condemning him, Jesus authorizes him to be a shepherd in the flock. It's an amazing story, and it's all what I write about in today's devotional. You can check it out at sharingthelight.org. That's the gospel. Have a great day.